Mike, this game is so discouraging to me. So it really is. I said before the game, in the pregame, I said tonight the Eagles are going to show us what they are. You know, coming with the game, knowing what it is against the Cowboys. This is important. Coming off a bad loss, this is a game that they're going to come out and they're going to show you what they are. And Mike, I'm afraid they showed us what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, the Cowboys came ready to play. The Cowboys came prepared. The Cowboys came hungry. The Cowboys came well coached and ready to play football. And the Eagles didn't. And I don't know how, knowing what was on the line here, knowing how important this game was against a team like the Cowboys, to show up and play as badly as they played tonight and as uninspired as they played tonight and
That's key right there.
and as lifeless and dumb in every possible way. There was not a single thing about this Eagles performance that you could look at and say, well, okay.
We can build on that.
Yeah, that's okay. There was nothing okay that happened today. And what worries me is I wonder about the message this sends about what remains of this season and what remains of this team in terms of their pride, in terms of their motivation, in terms of their coaching, and their willingness to listen to the coaches. What are the coaches doing all week? Are they coaching? Okay, if they're coaching, then the players aren't listening. So I don't know if this is rock bottom, but if it's not, I'd hate to see what rock bottom looks like.
Wow. Good morning, friends. Marco's here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business and let's wake up the football gods here on this Wednesday hump day morning. Now, of course, we have the bye week, so we don't have a whole lot of stuff going on with our Cowboys. All we can really do at this point is reflect and basically get prepared for the next half of the season. And this is where we have less than a week left to the trading deadline. Make no mistake about it, the Amari Cooper trade last year literally saved this franchise. Amari Cooper was the piece that was missing from that offense. You know, everybody said you can't win without Zeke Elliott, but we had Zeke Elliott those first 7 games and we were 3-4. Understand the Dallas Cowboys are now getting to where their identity has been in the past when they've been successful. Having triplets, having a quarterback who can hit guys, having a receiver who is a playmaker, having a running back who will wear you down and literally will get the job done. That's the Dallas Cowboys identity. But as we go through this right now, as we're patting ourselves on the back and things, let me go ahead and stop you right there. If you think this thing is over, it's not over. Nothing is over. It's only week 8 coming up. That's it. Midway point of the season. Remember where we were last year? Right where the Philadelphia Eagles are right now. 3-4. This time last year, both of our teams stunk to high heaven. The frickin' Washington Redskins were leading the NFC East. That's right, the Washington Redskins, the team that we joke about right now, the team that's already fired their coach. They were leading the NFC East. And what you're hearing out here in Philadelphia, pretty much what you were hearing in Dallas. Without a doubt, NFL fortunes change rapidly. Now the Eagles, they got some problems. Their locker room is about to implode. And they have a lot of aging veterans. They're looking desperate right now to trade for receiver, cornerback. So they just want to try and get somebody in there. In the end, I think that might be a mistake. At some point, you got to fold 10 up and move on. And instead of making a problem worse by throwing more money or draft picks at it, sometimes you just have to kind of start over. And the Eagles, to their credit, They built a champion. They went from that basement, got that softer schedule, and they won, which is not easy, as we proved losing to the Jets. But unfortunately, all those free agents, all those aging veterans finally caught up to them. That's not to say that their season's over, because the Eagles always scare me. It's a division rival. Now, the question you have to ask now is, because we have a Jekyll and Hyde team, who is the real Dallas Cowboys? Are we the Dallas Cowboys that he talked about, that came out inspired, well coached, played smart? Are we the Dallas Cowboys that played against the Jets, that looked like the Philadelphia Eagles did? Well, okay, maybe not quite that bad, but you get the point. And I don't know. I really don't know. But this is an opportunity for this team to catch its breath, reflect on everything that's transpired, take the good parts from the Redskins, the Giants, the Dolphins game, the Eagles game, take those good parts and make sure that you do more of what you did in those, and find out the reasons why you had failures, why you started off so slow, plays that didn't work, and getting people healthy and in gear, because it's time now to really strap it on. As Brethren said, and Brethren, you know what? I actually tried to find your thing, because I'd actually like to hear from you. The Atlanta Falcons fan who constantly remarks about the noises that I make, refers to how stupid I am, because he had told me that, the Dallas Cowboys a couple years ago need to be more Atlanta Falcon like a real team. That 1-6 team that they are, that is now fire sailing players, that team that is underwater when it comes to the salary cap. Yeah. Now is the time to focus in and get everything together and come out and dominate the New York Giants. One thing that always scares me is Jason Garrett after bye weeks. The record is not that great. But you have to go through, like you did with the Eagles, and stomp on them. Now here's the thing. Going into this game, people like Brethren and stuff would say, the Cowboys haven't beaten anybody. You look at the Redskins, you look at the Giants, you look at the Dolphins. I'll agree with you. Those teams are bad. The question you have to ask is, regardless of what the talking heads have been telling you, that the Eagles are the best built team in football. The Eagles have a lot of injuries. They got a lot of problems. They got a fractured locker room. The question is, do you consider the Eagles a good team and a quality win? Or is it just that we've just beaten teams that have had problems? We're going to find out, because we've got some games coming up. They're going to be the real deal. We're going to find out who's who as we get ready to play teams like the Bears, the Vikings, Buffalo, New England. We're going to find out what this team really is. And I'm hoping this team is a team that I think it is, and that we can get on a run and get hot at the right time. But I'm going to leave you with this. This was a fan's request that I play this.
Answered, I talk stuff, I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team, and I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Let's go Birds, fly Eagles.
I was born. All right, we're going to leave the Eagles alone from now on. I think they've got enough pain happening right there. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, it's time to start focusing in on the New York Giants. Got some work to do here in the shop, and we'll keep you abreast of any other news that happens. Don't expect the Dallas Cowboys to make a blockbuster trade or anything. I think they'll look around and see if there's something there, but I think the Cowboys are okay with the players that they have trying to make a run with them. I'm Mark Holmes, and I hope you have a wonderful hump day, and I'll see you soon.